For many, it was the shot heard around college football. A bombshell unlike any other. The It Just Means More conference left the rest of college athletics with its mouth wide open in shock and its collective jaw dropping. When the news broke at 3:40 p.m. on that Wednesday in the middle of 2021 Media Days in Hoover that Texas and Oklahoma were on the verge of joining the Southeastern Conference, it was really years in the making. The SEC has been slowly pulling away from the rest of college football, but with an impenetrable run of national titles, dominance in the NFL draft, titles in nearly every other sport, coupled with a powerhouse media rights deal, two of the biggest brands in collegiate sports realize exactly what everyone else has been saying for a long time. It's impossible to compete with the SEC, so we may as well join them. But the addition of Texas and OU is much more than that. This is the game changer of the new millennium. Something like this has never happened before. And even more upsetting to everyone else, it is not duplicatable. Give credit to Commissioner Greg Sankey and the leadership of the league for not standing still, for resting on its laurels when it would have been so easy to do so. College football is at a tipping point never previously seen. This isn't about today. This is about deep into the future. And while some have debated or even rolled their eyes in the past when the SEC has beaten its chest about its position, almost everyone now is simply shaking their collective heads and vying for second place. The University of Texas and Oklahoma are not only two of the winningest football programs, but they have been good at nearly everything else. They are two of the most easily identified brands, and just the rivalry alone between each other ranks among the most watched and eagerly anticipated matchups of the year in college football. In a reasonable short time, just consider the Red River rivalry becoming part of the conversation every year with the Iron Bowl, Egg Bowl, in Florida, Georgia. Among the many seminal moments in modern college football history, the 1984 Supreme Court case shattering the NCAA stranglehold on how many times a school could appear on television, the SEC title games, and others to follow to the birth of the BCS and ultimately the CFP, to the conference television networks and NIL, longtime veterans of the league have struggled to come up with a point of reference or time in history that comes close to matching this one. Suddenly, college conferences as we know them will no longer exist. The era of super conference has been born, and the domino effect on the game could be felt for a generation. And back in the SEC, what was taken for granted yesterday, the traditional rivalries, the common opponents, is now up in the air. Sometimes with change, there is apprehension and anxiety. But with this move, there seems to be real joy and excitement in most parts of the footprint. Fans in the SEC are always excited for the fall in football. Yet with the addition of Texas and Oklahoma, the excitement level has just been ratcheted up to an all-time high. Welcome, Texas. Welcome, Oklahoma. We can't wait to make our acquaintance on your campus and at an SEC stadium near you.